What is up? Welcome into the Buddy Cop Podcast. My name is Sean Leary. I am going to be one of your hosts for the evening, for the afternoon, whenever you're watching this. I'm a producer, comedian. I don't do many impressions, but I'm in LA. And I'm joined by my co-host, my second mic, producer, impressionist extraordinaire, Scott Ibarra. I'm also joined by our third mic, our sound engineer, our Wikipedia czar, our Rotten Tomatoes expert, our box office inflation czar, Tom Cocking. Boys, we're here for the last Boy Scout. How do we feel?
Feeling good. I'm dressed the part. Tom looks like a sardine fisherman from Portugal.
Yeah, he's down at the docks. Season 2 of The Wire called. He's due back on set.
You get crabs?
Ooh, he's throwing accents
crabs?
within the first 30
nice.
seconds.
Was it
Tom,
like crabs?
Tom's mic is finally up loud, and he's letting his voice be heard for the Bruce Willis and Damon Wayans hit, The Last Boy Scout from 1991. This is a Warner Brothers daddy. This is a Geffen Pictures.
Yeah.
Silver Pictures. Our boy Joel Silver's back. I've got notes. We're going to unpack it all. Make sure you follow us on social media at the Buddy Cop Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. Also, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Just type that in. We're going to do a 1-minute recap of The Last Boy Scout. That's kind of becoming the new favorite thing on the social space. So we're going to pop that off halfway through the show. Get yourself ready, Scotty boy.
Wait, can you show them the notes? That you
So these are my
printed
notes.
on paper.
Yep. ChatGPT helped me with all these notes right here. So we're going to break it all down.
Good. Looks
We'll
great.
also do fun facts, box office, Rotten Tomatoes, and then, like always, we get out on a scalding hot take. And mine this week is like a bath in the 90s. I'm hot as fuck.
I'm afraid.
Mom, why is it so hot? I don't care. Give me the bath. This take is hot. So it's The Last Boy Scout, directed by Tony Scott, written by our boy Shane Black. And we all
Shane
know
Black's
the fun,
back.
real quick fun fact from my early days of life when I was in my 20s and I worked at the radio station in St. Cloud, Minnesota, just outside of Minneapolis. I was on the country station, Wild Country 99, and my DJ name was Shane Black because I worked on the other hip-hop station as Sean. So they're like, hey, we need another DJ over here, but everybody already knows you as Sean over on the hip-hop station. So I changed my name to Shane Black. This was before.
They're like, Sean White's taken.
Yeah. Sean White, yeah. But this is in Minnesota, okay? So I didn't have Sean White. I had to do Sean Black.
Yeah.
Shane Black, okay?
I'm
Get it
also
right.
known as Black Ice.
So I would go, hey, it's Wild Country 99 with Shane Black. And then a Panther would come in. And it would be like Dirt Road Beer Truck by Jason Aldean. And around on a dirt road. I did that for a full summer before I moved to LA as Shane motherfucking Black, who wrote this movie in 1991. I know that's not really a great place to start. I just wanted to throw that fun fact in for the fans.
Wait, can
okay?
Tony throw a panther in?
Yeah,
at some
Tony,
point?
throw in a...
You don't need
That was
You
good.
don't need one?
Yeah,
Okay,
that was
you
good.
Got it.
So we're going to get to unpack all of it. I don't ever really know how to start the podcast. So we always talk favorite moments. We talk about production. This one had a hellacious production. That was kind of your thought coming in. You came in with this was really fun.
Yeah.
Tom came in with this was kind of down closer to Bloodsport for him. This falls kind of in the middle for me. It's above Bloodsport, above Air Force One. This is in the Out for Justice range for me, where it's like solid middle of the pack. Yeah. Let's go right to you because I know this one was not necessarily a Scott pick. I also wanted to do this one. But this one feels a little more closer to your heart. Mm-hmm. When you think of this movie, what do you actually think of with The Last Boy Scout?
I think of, well, I mean, they took buddy cop films. I remember it being a great buddy cop film that was just a ridiculous Tony Scott, because Tony Scott did True Romance, which is another film that we should probably do.
Did Tony Scott do Top Gun?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
I felt it.
Yeah, you felt it.
I felt it
Same
in
way,
this movie.
But it was like ridiculous action, buddy cop that kind of worked, didn't, but it was all over the place. It's football and action. But more than anything, it's like at the height of both Damon Wayans and Bruce Willis' career. And I think probably this is my favorite Bruce Willis besides Die Hard 1.
Okay, that's going to lead later into my hot take. But I like that. I love his performance in this
So
movie.
great. So good.
Because for you like I like to text both of the boys separately to just kind of like, hey, I'm watching the movie. These are some of the quotes I like. Like I send you about 5 texts. I send you about 5 texts. And just to gauge where you're coming from, where you're about to come in hot or where you're about to come in hot. And this felt like maybe the biggest juxtaposition we've had in a minute where you were pretty high and you were pretty low. And I go, Tom, you having an okay week? Because usually Tom's like, oh, so fun. Lauren loved it. It was so great. It was really fun.
Tom was triggered. He's like, and I don't like how he treats his daughter.
Yes.
I mean, that was it.
He's been in here for 45 minutes doing pre-production on the audio, and he won't shut up about Danielle Harris from Halloween 4. Yeah. Get her a babysitter. Tom wanted this to be called Where's the Babysitter?
Yeah, exactly. Save my daughter would be great.
Okay, let's just go right there because we never know where to start. Let's just go right there with the daughter. This daughter is a 42-year-old woman living in Los Angeles. You know what she reminded me of? She reminded me of Amy Brennan in Heat, where I'm just like, you suck all the time, but you're also great. I don't know. I'm like, you're too adult for this movie. There's so much.
Well, that's why I liked her, because she was like,
yes,
I don't like movies. Like, I did not like Nicolas Cage's daughter in Con Air.
Yeah.
Like, they always make them like that, where they're like, Daddy?
Yeah,
they don't talk like that. Kids are like, they come out and they're like, hey, and they're on their phone. And in this, I love it. He walked in and she's like, yeah, go to hell.
No, that was really
Kill
great.
yourself.
Yeah, mom says you're a fuck up.
I know. I was like, that's a real teenager.
I don't think anything has ever hit me harder as a man than when she goes, Mom says you're a fuck up. She was on the phone with Uncle Jay. You're a real fuck up. And then oh my God, I felt it.
Oh yeah.
I felt it in my core. He goes,
shuts off the
him,
TV.
Tax evasion, bitch. Johnny cheats on his tax returns. Yeah, he's a real stand-up guy. Like, I felt that.
And
I think he
best
shoved the remote off the fucking balcony.
Yeah.
No, he threw the ice cream. He threw her ice cream.
He threw the ice cream out of the window,
okay,
which
so
hurt
he didn't
my
throw
soul.
the remote.
Also,
the remote went way better.
He has the most gorgeous, incredible Pacific Palisades house overlooking the ocean on a PI $500 a week salary.
I know.
This guy's getting stoked over $500 on a Halle Berry watch job.
Yeah.
And his wife is giving him a hard time for losing $50 in Las Vegas. You guys have a 5-car garage in the Palisades. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got hot right there. I had a great time with this. It was a lot of fun.
I think quit your jobs, just be PIs.
Yeah.
Well,
Live
that's the essence of this movie,
fantastic.
right?
He's sleeping in his car in front of that place, and then he goes
throw a
home
dead squirrel
to
on
a
him, by the
$5
way.
million house. He's like,
Wait, so when they
look
open
at this
it,
piece of shit.
Yeah, can we unpack that?
they open it and they throw a dead squirrel on him. The kids do. They find him. They're like, oh, he's trash.
This guy's really
and they
trash.
throw a dead squirrel on him. Like,
know.
that's what I would have done.
Did you ever say trashed? Like, as a kid, trash? It was always wasted or drunk.
They had drunk parents.
Okay.
You know the word.
Yeah. So let's
kids look like they slept outside.
that was Boyle Heights. I'm like, what part of town is that? There's so much graffiti.
Those kids look like
All right, but let's actually
skip school.
Let's unpack this. Okay. So he was ex-Secret Service.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they make Palisades money.
No.
What do you think his wife does? Is this like a Home Alone thing where under the table they make a shit ton of money and it's just like he's a PI.
Look in the Reddit.
He's a PI in Boyle Heights.
But that's just movie magic. Every movie, the guy's like, I work at the post office. And then he goes home to a New York 3-level loft. He's like, my shitty life.
40.
What am I going to do with this pole that goes down?
Oh, God, it's ramen again.
Yeah,
It's
I can't afford this
17
brass.
like stools open. I just open everything.
I'm going to go out onto my fire escape and overlook the Brooklyn Bridge. Life sucks.
City's alive.
The city's alive.
Just overlooking this palatial estate with my $8 an hour job at the post office.
About to go home to my Palisades home and overlook the ocean. Just think of taking my own life.
All right, so you had fun.
I loved it.
Like love.
Okay.
You love it. Yeah.
All right.
I love it.
No,
But
but
it's also-
no. Me, no.
Where? Okay, no.
nostalgic.
So your love, it's nostalgia.
He's triggered though because he's like, Dad.
All right. Yeah.
Love your daughter.
Yeah.
Come on.
Love-
Let's do this because this is a good place to start. What made this a nostalgic love, and what took you out? Like, because I feel I am so in the middle of 80 minutes of this movie I'm obsessed with, and like 40 of it I think doesn't belong here. Like I feel like this was gonna be my hot take, and then I thought of a hotter one. I feel like if I would have directed this movie, or I would have been Joel Silver, I could have made this better. I just feel like they swung and missed so many times, but it wasn't enough to go, that's a strikeout.
Right. I mean,
it was
we can
like
get
a double.
into that. We can get into
Give Me Your Love and and
we can get into why. I mean, the production was all over the place. They, Tony Scott hated doing the film. Joel Silver was a piece of shit. They switched editors. So that's why it felt weird. But this movie was amazing it was like a Tarantino film where it's like every character and every scene was hilarious. Like they had the dude who gets punched to death by the pool. Just the 2 seconds that he has on film, those first two scenes, hilarious. He's like,
incredible performance.
2 for 2. Him,
incredible.
The first guys that mug him, the guy who's like, oh, he seems up for it. Hit him again when he has a C4 in the car.
That's a good point with the Tarantinofication of it.
Every scene has characters that have great dialogue.
And Tarantino and Tony Scott are tight. True Romance. Right. He wrote that, and Tony directed that.
Tarantino loved.
Yeah, he loved The Last Boy Scout.
He loved Bruce Willis.
Right.
Bruce Willis,
yeah. So it's like, so I loved it because they let Damon Wayans was probably the weak link out of it.
Scott?
Probably.
Scott.
Yeah.
That's my, I don't want to cut you off, so I'm going to save it, but continue.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going to go.
No, I will say Damon, I know it.
Too.
And even when I first saw the movie, I was like, oh, he doesn't really crush the serious scenes, but he's trying. However, I think that it was a good juxtaposition of Bruce Willis as the 80s, 70s, 60s guy. Because he was a noir character. Like he's film noir character.
Yeah,
That's
they wanted this to be neo-noir.
Neo-noir meets the 90s are coming in. Hip-hop, cross-colors,
and then you see that
fashion.
in the very beginning because it is very great, not grayscale, but haze scale. Like that's where I go, oh, that's the Tony Scott from Top Gun.
Right.
Where it's like, is it sunny? Is it foggy? Yeah. It's gray. It's smoky. Continue.
But and Damon Wayans, first of all, coming in the 90s, he's a black quarterback. Left-handed, amazing. There was no coverage or footage or any kind of promotion towards black quarterbacks back then. So him taking on a movie as a black quarterback, I remember a lot of people back then didn't think it was believable.
Okay. Because at the time it's Warren Moon,
They wanted to
right?
see
at the time it's just Warren Moon.
Right, but Warren Moon would never be in the movie. They wanted
No, I'm saying there was like literally one black quarterback in the NFL.
Randall Cunningham and Warren
Cunningham,
Moon.
Yep.
But it's like, I think that Damon Wayans represented the 90s really well coming in, and the 80s was very film noir, Bruce Willis. So that was perfect in that. And then the captain was typical captain.
Yep.
They did very stereotypical roles, but they nailed it. It was great. The goons were fantastic.
Yep, good goons.
They were funny. You didn't hate them. They
good
were like
henchman from Seinfeld, the hair guy.
Yep, henchman.
Yep. Yes. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Big
we'll
Bad.
bleach it. Tomato juice.
Yep.
You know exactly what. Oh, you're not a Seinfeld guy. Damn it.
Sounds good.
But the guy who plays Milo has this great episode of Seinfeld where he plays Elaine's hairdresser.
Yeah.
So when you
great.
When you see him in this, you go, wait, what the fuck?
No, Milo,
he plays like the most flamboyant gay hairstylist in Soho.
And he crushes it.
Yes.
He's a great big bad in this.
But he's
not big bad.
Life?
He's one below big bad.
Right. Well, the big bad is not intimidating.
Yes.
He's pretty close to.
When he came in his first scene.
Love an underling. He was technically the underling. I love an underling who does all the dirty work.
When he goes.
Question though, is he gay in real life? Milo.
He did pass away, and he was a stand-up.
He passed away?
He was passed at the Comedy Store.
He was
he
in the
died
movie.
A few years ago.
He was in the movie Punchline. He crushed it. He was great.
He's good.
He's gay.
I would assume
from
he might
Seinfeld.
be, but he destroyed it in this movie. First scene when he comes on, he's like, "Good morning, Joseph."
Oh, he's so good. I mean, he's great in it.
And then like when he's like, "Touch me again, I'll kill you," and he hits him again, like doesn't give a fuck. I was
real
like,
quick fun fact just to jump in because we're on it. The original Shane Black script was incredibly dark. It was so much darker, and the part that got cut out of the whole movie from that original script, which Shane was what he wanted, was that Milo was actually a snuff film director who would kill the women in the snuff. Like they would shoot a snuff film and then he would kill them. And so there was this whole dark ass subplot.
Shane Black's a sick fuck.
Of Milo being basically like a porn kingpin. And that was like this secondary plot line. And he was going to kidnap Bruce Willis's wife and make her do a film and then kill her, and then Bruce would have more motivation, right? So they changed a lot. Yeah. But that character was going to have maybe 40 more minutes of screen time.
And that's why he came in fully fleshed out. Like he was great.
Yeah, no, okay, so why
first of all, why it was supposed to be so dark too, Shane Black originally, who they had, I don't know if you guys know this, they originally wanted to cast Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
And Jack Nicholson.
For
darker. Literally darker for Bruce. Yeah, like they would be darker characters.
That would have been a total dark film noir.
That's
would
what
have
I
different
that,
film.
Yeah,
It would have been good. It would have been a great
Yeah, but
film,
it would
just
have
different.
just-
It wouldn't have been fun. It would have been dark.
When they saw the script, what do you think they thought? Like, no, I'm good. Like when they saw
They
the
looked
script.
at when they saw the script, they were like, Friday night's a great enough. No, we don't want to do
well,
that.
a lot of this kind of stuff is just kind of also to like just throwaways.
Yeah.
So like Mel Gibson was originally going to direct Good Will Hunting, but there was like some issues, so Gus Van Sant came in.
Yeah.
I kind of think a lot of that kind of stuff happens more than outright turning it down. I'm not touching that.
Yeah.
Kind of just like I'm working on Tequila Sunrise. Give it to Brute. You know what I mean? Where it's like that
They
stuff
say
is
in Hollywood-
interesting.
Right. Well, they say in Hollywood too, and they're like, so-and-so turned it down. A lot of times that's not necessarily that they didn't want to do it. It's that they asked
do
for a
it.
certain amount of money or it conflicted. So like, we're going to need this money, push it back. So then the studio says, well, you're either doing it or not. And they go, well, then I can't do it. And they go, he turned it down. He didn't.
Yeah.
He just, it conflicted.
Couldn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the agents. A lot of the agents are going to put that
Exactly.
stuff out,
Because at that time, Mel Gibson, all those guys are at the top of their game. So they're going
Want
to
to
be
do
hard.
it? Can't do it.
Yeah. Can do it.
Okay, so your love, the nostalgia is all kind of wrapped in the 80s, 90s
And it
juxtaposition.
moved, and it moved. It moved fast.
I felt like the second half definitely did. I felt myself 30
It's a
minutes.
great setup, though.
Yeah, it was.
You didn't like the beginning where it's like
No,
under the
I
bed?
did. I felt like after about 25, from 25 minutes to 45 minutes, it lulls. And this is where I felt like I could have kind of come in and like I felt like you could have cleaned up a little bit of the exotic dancer stuff, just kind of clean that area up and made it a little tighter. Also, there's not a lot of backing music in this movie. That was like I love Michael Kamen. He doesn't show up a lot.
No.
He's not there a lot. There's no score to the movie. I did not notice a score.
There was
He
a
hated
tiny score, but it was bad.
Yeah.
But Michael Kamen hated the movie.
And it makes sense because
He didn't
he's
wanna
not
be a
there.
part of it.
He's
He-
not. I
he
didn't.
only did it to satisfy Joel Silver.
How many other movies have we come into the pod and I've gone, how about that score? And you go, Michael Kamen.
Yep.
On this one, when his name popped up, I was like, there was a score to this movie? And that just kind of is a window into a little bit of my qualms with it.
In
So
Prime, it was dying. It says it's like Bruce Rock. Fuck him.
you're
It's my
okay.
brain.
You're okay.
It's Halle Berry stars in it. She does not.
Well, that's just the Hollywood machine.
Yeah, but
she's famous now.
You're
Yeah,
looking at it like, oh, Halle Berry
they
stars
put
in
her.
it. Bruce Willis stars in it.
They
Like,
put her
oh, she
third on the
died.
cast, and
She
gets
died. What,
She gets-
10 minutes in.
she gets oozied by machine gun ooze. I'm gonna say she takes 80 shots directly to the body from close range.
What do you think the squib budget was on this film? It was pretty
Oh, Squibby.
fiery. Very
the
squibby.
the mouth bloods that guys would spit out of their mouths had to have been 50K.
Yeah.
Of just mouth squibs.
I love when Milo gets shot at the end, brrr, and then he's falling and gets shot one more time in the ass before he hits it.
Scott,
Did you see that?
I would
He falls and it's
yeah.
like, brrr,
It
and then
went
he
in
falls
his
and it's like,
gooch.
and it's like, bop,
It
one
was
last
a
one in the
gooch
butt.
shot.
Ass blood.
Scott, it was a gooch shot.
Someone's like, and for flavor.
And so he hits into the propeller,
gooch, yeah.
which I go, maybe the second best 90s death behind Simon Phoenix.
Ooh, yeah.
Where I just go, whoa. If he would have been the big bad, I would go, absolutely. That might be my favorite death of the 90s.
Yeah.
But this movie was going to be NC-17.
Yeah.
Because if you actually think about it, that scene is a millisecond of him hitting the propeller, and there's a big squib.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Like, I cannot believe they got away with that. And then there's some headshot. The opening headshot in the football stadium when Billy Blanks shoots himself in the head, they show the frontal lobe coming off.
Full
And I
brain.
go, how are you getting this in a movie?
Yeah.
It's full
like-
brain.
Shane Black.
Like, he just went to the NC-17 office and he goes, we're not doing it. It's going to be R.
I didn't catch him taking PCP in the beginning.
Yeah,
When did that
let's-
happen?
He pops the pills.
Okay.
Those are PCP.
In
All
the,
right.
in the beginning, he gets the phone call and he's like, you better start scoring some touchdowns or your history. And he goes, takes a deep breath, and then he looks around, pops pills, and then goes, and then rolls out.
And that was PCP.
Can I?
Well, they said PCP, but we assume it's drug. There's just pills and Tylenols
Sure.
everywhere throughout the film.
And also, like, I have so much to unpack for the opening football scene, but just the fact that the mob would try to use a running back to fix the game. The guy who gets the ball 13% of the time and has no say. Like,
This is a sports nerd
that,
freak out
like,
right now.
We're literally
Running backs don't cover spreads.
that's why he had to shoot his way out. It's
Yeah.
because he knew, like, there's 10 other guys on the field here that need to carry their weight. I got to score some touchdowns to save my ass.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a Game of Thrones version of like football. Where he's
So
like,
awesome.
He's like shooting people. I'm like, what the fuck
We got to
are we
unpack
watching?
that. We have to unpack that whole scene. Did you kind of get everything you wanted to say about why you loved this movie? Because I want to get to Tom, and then we got to do the football stuff.
Yeah, I love. It was very easy. It's a fun film. It's hilarious. You have a noir, fucking great Bruce
I will
Willis.
push back.
And
It
then
is
you
not
have-
hilarious. It's not funny enough. It's not funny enough.
Bruce Willis was hilarious.
Bruce
was good.
Damon Wayans
see,
doesn't have a funny line in the fucking movie.
no.
This is where
He
my
tries.
biggest qualm is,
He
Scott.
tries.
He's a comedian.
You guys, they gave us two traumatic characters.
Yeah.
What are Joel? You have to have one of them be okay, I might have a good day. Both of the guys are traumatic, have experienced the worst trauma ever. Okay? He essentially gets thrown out of the US government, right? His wife is banging his best buddy who works at the shop with him. Okay?
guy, though.
So,
Tough
all right,
guy.
we get it. He's dark. He's an alcoholic. His life sucks. I get that. He looks in the
perfect.
mirror. Hey, smile, you fuck. I get that guy.
Yeah.
And then you
And
bring
Damon
in...
Wayans, I got kicked out of the fucking league.
You bring in another guy who has even more trauma and less funny lines. That's where the movie lost me. It didn't lose me. I love it. It's an 8 out of 10 for me. But it could have been a 10 out of 10 if Damon Wayans had funny lines in the movie. He's way too... It's not his fault.
And that's
it is not his
know,
fault.
it's not his
This
fault.
is not a
He's a
buddy
funny
cop
dude.
movie.
No.
This is an action movie.
Yeah.
They don't buddy. There's like 2 scenes of them doing
well, you know
jokes.
they hated each other.
Yes.
They do.
But
Well, I
that
know that.
usually works
They could
in
not
comedy.
stand. No, see, it did work for this film because this film still was.
Yeah, it's still
was a
good.
hit.
Still good, yeah.
it still was a hit. It's just
Should have been
looking-
bigger.
Yeah, looking back on it, it got buried. Like a lot of people have not seen it because it
Came
got
out
buried.
December
be-
13th.
Yeah, it got buried because the chemistry. You can't make another movie.
Yeah.
But it worked in the film because they both were miserable, so they didn't really like each other, and it worked on film. Damon Wayans, this is what I'm saying is they didn't, I don't think they juxtapose each other as far as like the guy who's traumatized like Riggs and then the family man who's bumbling all over the place, or Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Why it worked is you have an old film noir guy and a new school traumatized black athlete, which was not in films yet. So you had Danny Glover, which was great. He's the old man. But now you have Damon Wayans who represents funk, hip hop, the 90s. And then you have old guy. That's why Bruce Willis throughout the film is like, yeah, play some rap music.
Yeah, no, that was great.
Me?
Bruce had every laugh line.
But that's what the funny part of it is that Bruce is hilarious and Damon Wayans is not.
And Damon
Not
Wayans
at
is a
all.
And
comedian.
Damon Wayans is hilarious.
Here's where
He's
I
a
go.
Great comedian.
Here's where I go, and this is where I go. I think I would have made it better. Is the scene when the bad guys throw him off the overpass and he lands on a car?
It's me.
And he stands up and he's
And
all
he's
like,
good,
"Ooh,"
yeah.
and I go, this is a different fucking movie.
Yeah.
This is a PG-13 road trip comedy action movie. And they did that 4 or 5 times throughout the movie where
Bruce jumps off.
the two goons that are coming up to them when he puts the C4 in the car, that was a comedy movie, okay? Then the scene at the pool with the 2 bads where he breaks the guy's face is an incredible action movie scene. Then you have a scene later in the movie where they're driving in the white BMW where it's like, okay, yes, let's get some fucking action.
Buddy cop.
This is buddy cop.
Yeah.
And then it just veers into, whoa, this is dark as fuck. Halle Berry just getting squibbed. This felt to me as if Joel wanted his movie.
That's exactly what
and
happened.
Tony wanted his
Yep.
movie.
And you
I
saw
think,
both
I'm not
movies.
kidding. This was going to be another one of my hot takes. Tony should have been fired. This should have been John McTiernan, Rennie Harlan. Tony Scott was not the right director for this movie because it was not funny enough. This movie could have had 15 more laugh lines and had me more locked in.
Yeah.
Like I felt myself
see
getting up
that.
and going, okay. And then
that
I'm
makes
like,
sense.
hard
It
to
makes
have-
sense. Yeah.
Damon Wayans, like a comedian, to not like
He-
drop comedic lines. I'm
Right.
Like, God
And-
damn it. Like Bruce Willis isn't a comedian. Damon Wayans is.
But
There
they
should be
were
some
trying
comedy.
to, I think what they were doing, which did make sense because I remember being really young and sort of understanding, oh, pro athletes are tortured. Like they
Yes.
get on drugs.
That was good.
So
that
I
was
think
really
they
good.
used Damon Wayans to kind of as a social commentary on where sports were at.
It makes sense.
Well,
Like
it's like a CTE
steroids,
thing, too,
everything.
I feel like. Where,
Right,
like, I'm
but
like,
this is
CTE.
before they knew CTE, but they knew that they're all hooked on shit.
Yeah.
They're all hooked on that, and
But
then
that
the
was
league
amazing.
forgets about them, and they're drug addicts. So I thought that was great.
Make that the movie.
Right.
Make it a drama, not a drama, but make it Lethal Weapon. This tried to be Lethal Weapon 2, and it was more Lethal Weapon 1. Like, that's what all the critics said, was this was just a ripoff of Lethal Weapon. Not a ripoff, but all of this would be from a Lethal Weapon movie. And that's what I found myself. It's Joel, it's Shane, it's Silver Pictures, it's
recipe
Warner
works.
Brothers. It does. But I'm just saying, I think this could have gone nuclear if it was funnied up.
Right.
Like, because you have... In the opening scene, a running back takes a gun out of his waistband and shoots 3 linebackers in the face. You have to have, and I don't think Tony Scott has the self-awareness to go, that's the movie. There's payphones in the locker room. And yet later on, it's this serious movie.
Have you seen True Romance?
No.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
I can't wait for you to see True Romance because all these things that are bothering you, you're gonna watch this movie and be like, what is going on?
But if I can go in knowing that, if I can go in and go, oh, it's a Tony Scott, Quentin Tarantino joint, it's going to be a nut. It's going to be nuts. Yeah. So when I go into this and I see Joel, right?
Yeah.
As
Cocaine.
soon as I see Joel's name, I go, okay, we're going to get some cocaine on the
Yep.
table.
We're gonna get titties.
Yeah, we're going to get a guy
be boobs.
drowning a woman until she gives him a beach.
Oh God.
We see titties, by the way?
Yeah, like that's what I mean. With like dude, Scott, like that part was way too dark for this movie. When Saragusa is putting that woman, she's got no top. Like that's another thing where it's like, you don't want to beach this guy, but you're in the hot tub without a top on. It's just that's Joel, that's Tony. Where you go, that doesn't
Joel
make
Silver.
sense.
Yeah, Joel just likes to put topless women everywhere.
And you know
in
what?
cocaine.
I did actually
drugs.
like that moment if it wouldn't have been so violent and SAE of him, because that's where I go, wait, is Damon Wayans the last Boy Scout? The last good guy in the league that's not going to let the offensive lineman essay. He's not going to, essay the girl that's passed out on his bed. He dumped the pills in the sink and he's walking out and he's telling this offensive lineman off. I go, okay, who's the last Boy Scout here? Because our other guy is a piece of shit.
Well, he said it out loud.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis said it out loud. He's the last Boy Scout.
Yeah, and then later he writes it on his thing, and I go, oh, Bruce is the last Boy Scout. But I thought that was a really cool moment in the movie where I was going, you know what? I don't actually know if I know where this story's going. Which one of these guys is the last Boy Scout?
That's why they're linked.
Exactly. And that's what I mean.
They're
They're
both
works.
two traumatized guys.
Yes.
That are pieces of shit in their life, but they have golden hearts. They have hearts and they want to redeem themselves.
Also, Eddie
and
Griffin's
they meet
in
at the
it,
center.
gets nothing.
I know
Eddie Griffin gets
nothing.
All
right. Okay.
That's what I
Come
mean.
to stage right now.
Scott,
All right.
if the
said,
three
is that
of
Eddie
us
Griffin?
directed this movie,
Yeah.
it would have been better.
Eddie Griffin would have been the captain.
Griffin would have been Damon Wayans.
And you agreed with me. The guy in the pool scene who has 2 lines is in the movie for 4 minutes, gives a performance for the ages.
Yes.
That's where you just go, we need more of
You
that.
broke my fucking nose.
That was by far my favorite scene not in this movie, in top 5 in any action movie in the 90s. What a scene.
Yeah.
In that pool, the cinematography, the director of photography, and we don't know what he does, but then the guy gives us the exposition. You put his nose into his brain.
Oh, Kim Coates.
Yes.
That's that motherfucker.
He just sits,
He's
boom.
in he's in All Sons of Anarchy, and he's the best character. Like,
Yeah.
one of the best.
He's a piece of shit.
When he
Hey,
says,
check it
"Sir."
out. Bam. And then I love it. He's like, whammy.
I love that Bruce goes, touch me again, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Touch me
And
again.
it's
This
like,
movie
pop,
should have been
yes.
called, by the way, Bruce Gets Hit. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So many whacks, and he takes it every time. In like other movies, they get hit and they're like, he shouldn't have done that. He's always like,
Yeah, he's fucked up.
Oh, my bone depicts are always like he scars too quickly.
Okay,
for how
yeah.
bodies like.
We need to
scarred,
get to
so-
Tom. We need to. Okay, so you gave us kind of. All right, so
I'm just going to do impressions.
you
from here
talked
on
about
out.
no. Well, we'll get back to you, but we haven't gotten to Tom's whole kind of thought on the movie, why it was closer to Bloodsport for you, because I kind of jumped in there and told you kind of why it wasn't up there for me.
It was the main part is they didn't care about the daughter the entire time.
That's your
And then
big
it was
thing.
and then it was lackluster in terms of like it just didn't like they jump off of like I would say it's like 3-story things and they hit the and they they're good.
All right, here's where I'll push back on that. That's been in a lot of the movies.
That's like
that we've
every
done.
action.
I get that.
That's
But
my
it's
only
like-
bone to
But
pick with
why
you,
wasn't it
Tom.
as fun?
I think for me, which I mean,
You got to pick other things. You're like, there was an
the fact
explosion.
that- so it was just like literally like the fact that they killed Halle Berry immediately.
I kind of liked it. I like that.
And then the daughter was never taken care of properly. And then she kept ending up. I'm like, what kind of father are you where you're letting your daughter be part of your entire psycho shit?
And that made
Well,
you
I think
hate
he-
the movie.
I think
No,
he
it made-
just
it made me-
assumed his
it
wife
stre-
was
it
taking care of
stressed
it.
me. Well, his wife fucks his best friend.
Right.
And then she keeps showing up again.
Yeah, that was-
like, why does she keep
yeah.
showing up? She should like I would like you're gone, but she keeps showing up. The daughter, I'm like, you guys got to figure your family shit out. Like, this makes no sense to me. That's where my brain goes. Is like figure your family
Your
out.
shit always goes to the family.
Is there
Yeah.
anything that wasn't? Because I feel like where Scott and I are having not necessarily a disagreement, but just like Scott found it to be more fun than me. Is there something that kept you from having fun outside of Danielle? Because like for me, it was just there were certain moments where I just felt it was a different movie.
Well, I think I watched In Living Color a lot. Damon Wayans is like,
Yeah.
I think he's so fucking
And he didn't
funny.
give anything.
And he just did not.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
And
I
then
blame
he,
the
like-
script.
was
It's
the
not
script.
funny
He would
for
yell-
him.
Because Damon Wayans is hilarious.
He would
was-
yell shit, and he'd sound like such a bitch in it. Where I'm like, dude, you're so funny.
I know.
He'd be like, stop it. And I'm like, no, that's
Also,
not how you sound.
why is he like so like worried about Halle Berry when he just left that huge mansion party, blonde chick naked in his bed that he's smoking a cigarette looking at? Like, you're a fucking dog, dude.
Well, he says it in the bar.
What does he say?
He's like, last time I saw you shooting vodkas when you cheated on so-and-so. And he's like, why don't you pour another? Yeah. And then
So
he goes, why would you cheat on that? And he goes, and he just says, he's like, I'm a piece of shit. Nowadays,
Yeah.
I just nail anything with a heartbeat. He's just playing, sorry to say it, professional athlete.
No, I get that.
He loves her, but he's just a cheater like a lot of people
That's
are.
kind of where I'm just kind of like, why did we make his character that? We didn't have life in this movie.
Because-
do you realize we don't have a life heartbeat in this movie?
Well, no, this is what they could have gone the direction of he's just the athlete, right? Ex-athlete. And that would have worked. What I think they wanted to do is showcase that it was the behind the music look. He wasn't just this fun, cool, hip athlete. They were showing after sports.
Yeah, I get that.
So what they were doing is they were mirroring both of them. Life after Secret Service and after being a disgraced cop. Now you're a piece of shit. Life's falling apart. Life after football. You're disgraced. Your life's falling apart. Two guys from two different worlds, same problem.
I just wish he would have
really
been
good.
funnier. I just wish Damon
I
was
know.
funnier.
And,
It's so
that's
funny to
just
me,
that's
too.
script doctoring. That's script doctoring.
was.
But if you notice,
that's what it is.
But if you look into the production, it was like they hired and fired so many different editors.
Yeah, they had
So
three different editors.
Three different
The
editors.
third one was brought in to
Tony
literally
Scott-
save the movie.
Tony Scott said it was the worst experience of his life. So
Yeah,
know
he
there was-
hates Joel Silver.
Hates.
Joel Silver. And Joel and Bruce never worked again after
No.
this.
So that's where you can see the script was just rushed in that way. And man, it was
Yeah,
like I said, this movie should have been called Bruce Willis Gets Hit in the Face.
Okay, so let's transition a little bit into more of the behind the scenes stuff.
Bruce is
and then
Humphrey Bogart.
We'll talk about our favorite moments and stuff. So Shane Black's original script, at the time, this was the biggest script sale ever.
Oh yeah, I heard this.
1.75 million
right.
Just for the
just
script?
to option the script.
He got offered from another.
Yeah, you got 2.15.
2.15.
Yeah, from Corolico?
Oh, I don't know, but it was another.
It was another big time spot, but he was
Big
like, I want to
studio.
go with Joel. I'm going to go with Joel.
For
and
script
Warner's.
alone?
Yeah, just to
Well,
buy the script.
He's known to he made good moves because he was like, I'm not just about the money, I'm about the relationships.
Yep.
So other people offered him more money, but he's like, no, fuck you. You're just going to take it and run. I'm going to work with these guys, so I'll take less money. So he was like doing favors.
And he was
And that's why
working-
he's still working today.
He was working on this for several years.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of behind the scenes with this.
it was
He
originally supposed to be called
Die Hard. And then Joel was like, can I actually use that over on
For
this
some
other
small-
thing?
Yeah, it's just about
This
a
is
building.
very,
Like, yeah, go do it. Go do
Oh,
it.
you got Bruce? You know Bruce?
Yeah, it's just
don't
about
worry
he's just a guy in slacks who's in a building needs to get out. Stupid.
So the impetus for The Last Boy Scout came from Shane having, it's not corroborated, but some of his quotes were saying he basically had a relationship go to shit.
Yeah.
And he was smoking cigarettes and sitting in his office for 4 days without speaking.
Yeah.
He was just writing.
Yeah.
And he just became Joe Hallenbeck, and he created this story and just smoked cigarettes. And if you remember in the movie, Bruce has 1,000 cigarettes in this movie.
It made me nauseous.
I felt like I was at a bowling alley in Ohio.
I was sitting there watching it, and I looked at Ellie, and I was just like, "Oh my god, it's another cigarette!"
Yeah, I was like, "I want one. Can we go?" I ended up getting some.
first two.
Damn it, Bruce! I got a pack.
Piece of shit.
No, first 2 cigarettes, I was like, "I'm in. Let's smoke that cigarette." And then after a while, I was like, "That's so many cigarettes you just ate." Oh, you didn't eat. Oh god.
Yeah, he didn't eat anything, and then it was Marlboro's too.
Can I get a light?
Like the henchmen were smoking Marlboros.
Yeah.
It's thick.
Can I get a
Red,
cigarette?
mother, red.
Do you mind if I get a cigarette? Can I go?
1.7
man,
mil.
no problem. All right.
You got a light.
You got a light.
I'm gonna need another light. Touch me again, I kill you.
Touch me again, I kill you.
I'm gonna need to open my eyes. Touch me again, I'll kill you.
Where's my daughter?
Yeah.
I don't care about it, but I'm gonna let her die under the
I just want to see Bruce Willis
me
at,
again,
at the
kill ya.
dentist just being like, "You gonna finish with this too?"
Yeah, I'll take a coffee to
The
go.
lights.
Is that
in
my daughter
eyes.
under the desk?
Yeah.
Blow her up.
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry
need
about
some.
it.
I'm gonna need some water squirted on this side. Touch me again, I'll kill you.
Can we go to the football stuff?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Friday night.
all right. So the game is at the Los Angeles Coliseum, and the multiple announcers say, "Oh, it's a rainy night here in Cleveland. We're out on the road in Cleveland."
I watched
The
that. And
Cleveland.
I watched that and I was like, "Oh, yeah, this is kind of."
It was, and then also the
chopped
other
and
thing.
screwed.
The other thing that I found to be so funny. Every single ticket holder has an umbrella. I'm not kidding. I watch football every Sunday.
Yeah. If
There
you
are
have
there's maybe one umbrella at an NFL football game.
Sean, tell the audience what happens when you open an umbrella at a football game in front of
Scott, if Tony can find the tight shot, like pan in that Tony Scott does in this movie to the Los Angeles Coliseum in the opening shot, I'm going to say there's more umbrellas than extras. And then I noticed this.
It was
they
umbrella night.
repurpose all of the same footage for the end of the movie for a different game on a different day, and they cut to the stands. It's gorgeous. It's sun-drenched. Umbrellas everywhere. And I
know
go,
why?
that's the same shot.
you
Same
know
day,
why?
same film day.
Do you know why?
Yeah, because they had a bunch of extra issues.
They rioted.
They didn't pay them.
They didn't pay him?
rioted. They rioted. I
Joel
saw it.
Silver is such a fucking
He's
piece
such
of
a
shit.
fuck.
No wonder he
He's a
got
piece
fired.
Of,
He
hey,
got
Joel Silver,
fired.
you're not coming on here ever.
Warner Brothers, he's
dead.
dead. He's up.
She's not coming on here ever again.
He's upstairs.
So you're not gonna
doing-
come.
He's doing cocaine with the keys in the sky.
yeah.
He's smelling God's keys right now.
Yeah,
Hey,
he-
Joel, how you doing up there?
He's getting the best Bolivian though.
He's doing
getting some good
so many
shit.
push-ups
Oh my
and
God.
fucking cigs.
Hey, how are the titties on Mount Olympus?
Yeah, how you doing up there, Joel? Was it worth it? It probably was.
Snorting.
It definitely was.
He wasn't an unbelievable piece of
Hey,
shit.
can I bring my coffee table up to heaven?
Hey, this black piano is it with the scrape marks on it here in the green room at the Comedy Store. You want to take that with you, Joel?
Hey, Tony, you know that glass coffee table you were looking for? Well, listen to this.
Hey, Tony, is this your dusty credit card here? You mind if I smell it? That's funny.
Hey, rest in peace, Joel. You made some
Hey,
classics.
R.I.P.
Did you see what's her name? His daughter was watching when they came home to the house.
A little movie called Die Hard. Oh, wait.
Lethal Weapon.
Oh, I'm sorry. Little movie called Lethal Weapon.
It's a-
Little movie called Lethal
There you go.
Weapon.
Why don't you stack those
With Bruce.
papers?
With
We're going to
Bruce
be back
Springsteen.
right after these messages on The Tonight Show.
You are definitely a Tonight Show host with that.
Here's a fun fact on
Yeah.
Joel Silver. So Tony Scott made a character in True Romance based on a cocaine-fueled movie producer.
Yep.
And it's Joel.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's
That's
just
what I'm
like,
saying. I can't wait for you to
Yeah.
watch it because he rips Joel Silver.
maybe we should do that one next.
Maybe. Sorry.
yeah,
Speaking
yeah.
of funny lines, the funniest line that Damon Wayans delivers is when he's about to get thrown off the overpass. The guys come up to him. They're like, "Do you know who the fuck we are?" He's like, "Man, I can't figure out which one of you looks like my dick."
Yeah. It was like such an interesting line.
I laughed out loud, and Ellie actually laughed a little bit too. He's like, "Yeah, I can't figure out which one of you looks the most like my dick."
Weird.
Are they black? Or
That was like
Three
when-
white guys.
That was like when Shane had so many cigarettes that night. He's like, "What's the line here? What's the line? You guys look like my dick."
Yeah, exactly.
The word "fuck" is used 102 times in this movie.
Yeah.
Does that feel like a lot?
They kicked me out of the fucking game.
Does that feel like a lot?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
Okay.
kind of. I mean,
Did
how
you
much,
like-
How often do you say fuck all the time? Though?
Did you like Damon's monologue in the bathroom though? When he
Yes,
talks about-
that was
I
great.
thought-
Then you chewing codeine with the pancakes.
I thought it was good acting because there was a moment where he grabs for a shoe that's not
Spits
there.
the-
yeah,
yeah.
like he's incapacitated.
And he spits the blood out. It looks like he really got hit.
Yeah, I don't. but
He
I
was
think-
great.
I
He
think
just
that-
didn't do anything funny.
I know.
I think he just he could have a deep he has he needs a deep voice. Like he should have a deep voice because he always does. Like it's always very
I know.
Like no, you can do.
It's very Major Pain every once in a
I
while.
It's
know.
always
Yeah.
yeah.
When
it's
he got
always that.
excited, it
No,
sounded
man,
like you stepped
come
on stepping on a chew toy.
or attack. Yeah, it's like
and they just hated working together. They just did. I mean,
him and Bruce.
Alpha. Like Damon is notoriously difficult.
Yeah.
He got fired from Saturday Night Live
Yeah.
for literally improvising his own lines in a sketch. He's doing a sketch where they have to interrogate a perp. He's partnered up with Randy Quaid in like 1980 something on SNL, and Randy is interviewing this perp. And Damon, instead of doing the lines, he didn't like that he kept getting put in the back as just the black cop.
Yeah.
He went and made the character gay, and he was fired that night by Lorne Michaels. He was improvising his entire line. So you bring that to set, then you bring the guy who just did Die Hard to set. What the fuck are we going to think that's going to happen?
Yeah.
You
Plus
know what I
Joel
mean?
Silver, plus Tony Scott.
This is
plus Shane
notoriously,
Black. They're all
said, like,
super
this is the
dudes.
most alpha male production team in the history
They
of the
said
world.
like, it was too many alphas, which is like rough. Because look, get me. I'm like,
Dude.
what's below beta?
I said out loud watching this movie, they need a woman on set.
They did.
They needed
did.
a woman on
They
set.
need
Estrogen.
Bigelow.
They needed Anna.
They needed
Yeah.
Anna or Bigelow.
Like maybe don't make us suck your dick underwater. Maybe that'd be great.
Okay, let's go. We'll do favorite moments next before the 1 minute recap, but I need to
I
talk
would
about
like to
this
see
football
if,
scene.
Yeah, but I would like to see someone in YouTube or whatever count how many times Bruce Willis gets hit in the face. In
I
this
think it's
movie.
like 27. I think IMDb has it. It's either 27 or 29.
God dang it.
So the football stadium has payphones in the locker room. I can't get past that.
It's not a payphone. It's a regular phone.
But it's they have a bank of phones. There was like another guy on a call.
Yeah, but the guy said he was like Billy Cole phone call.
I get that.
So it's it's not like
Scott,
a payphone rang and they're
Scott,
like,
no,
hello.
But is
there a Billy Cole here?
Take away pay. There's no payments. There's a bank of phones like it's the Burbank Airport in the locker. Also, this little guy runs through. Who's getting phone calls at halftime of an NFL game? Okay.
I don't think that's
Also-
the part of the movie that would take me out is that there's
Also-
phones in a locker room.
So
Mike Bones
this
like,
is a
what,
very fun fact.
Feel like
here.
they weren't
you guys,
plugged in.
give
Go
me
ahead.
this very fun fact here. There is an antitrust agreement in the United States that says that professional football can only not be played on one night. Do you want to know what night that is? It's Friday.
night.
It's Friday.
That's why they did it.
I know. And that's where I go, you guys did so much right, and you can do that right, but you can't give Damon Wayans a laugh line for 80 minutes. Like, that's where I just go, the pieces are all there.
Right.
Like, you were smart enough to know, all right, we can't have actual teams, so we'll do the Stallions and the Cleveland Mud, or whatever the fuck that, the Cleveland Rain versus the Los Angeles Stallions. Senator in the audience, president's here, Nixon's here. And it's on Friday. So you did all that perfectly. There's no legality. There's no LLCs. You don't have to cover anything with the U.S. government. And then Damon Wayans doesn't say anything funny the
They're
whole
like,
movie.
Damon Wayans is the funniest guy out there. Let's give him a 10-minute monologue about a dead wife.
Yeah, let's give him a monologue about his son had one dream and then died.
He had time for one dream. Then he fell asleep. He died.
Felt so much like Murtaugh Riggs, where I just go, come on.
Get out of here.
Give me a fun guy.
And you're not going to be Murtaugh.
I wanted
and
Chris
You're not
Tucker.
going to be Riggs.
I wanted Chris Tucker as the quarterback.
No.
Where it's like, okay,
No.
this guy could say anything and I laugh.
It's going to save for my hot take.
All right, save for the hot take.
yeah.
Okay, do we want to do favorite moments? Favorite
Sure,
part?
yeah.
Okay. Scott, Last Boy Scout 1991. You go back with this one. This one's a little more higher up in your rankings. What was your favorite part of The Last Boy Scout? What's funny is you just never think
never
I'm going to
know.
ask you this.
I know.
It happens
And
every
I do it.
fucking
This is
time,
the
so it's
30th
weird.
time I've
I know.
asked you. Yeah.
And I
So
might as well
strange.
keep it going.
But you know what I do like about you is that you watch it as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
You're not as into the set pieces as I am, where you go, oh, I know that exact moment.
I go by feelings and I write down notes like that
All
made
right,
me laugh.
gun to your head, scene that made you feel the most? Should I ask you that from now on? What scene gave you, oh, I love movies? Or this is why I moved to LA?
If someone bought a gun, very high powered.
Oh shit! If they bought it, if they bought a gun,
Yeah.
not if they
And
just
then-
like
yeah.
had a gun on them.
No,
Got it
they had to
legally.
buy it.
Okay, well if
And then
they
what's your
owned the
head?
gun,
Hey, it's just what you see here, pal.
And I said, hey, what's your fucking favorite part of this goddamn movie?
probably when he breaks a guy's nose.
Yeah, same.
Kills him.
That is
fuck.
by far
One of the best kills ever. Because the way that what's his name, Kim Coates,
Kim Coates, yeah.
great name.
It's a fantastic.
Oh,
fucking
that
idiot.
guy's Kim Coates.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the dude at the piano who freaked out. And I'm
No,
like, he's
Kim
not-
Coates is.
I'm like, that guy looks familiar.
He's in
Yeah,
Sons
he's
of Anarchy.
great. Yeah. Who?
Part of all of it.
I want
He just
a movie
he
of
falls
those two.
flat, sits, and then falls.
I want a
backwards.
movie of those two where he's the big bad and Bruce is the
Those two
protagonist.
henchmen are great. That's what I'm saying. That's what I love about the
pieces
movie.
were there.
I know, but did you not? That's what I'm saying.
Love.
You agree?
Obsessed.
Every scene, every henchman was hilarious.
I locked in. You know when you're not you.
It was like Bad Boys. Every
Yes.
henchman was funny.
When
I
you-
want to see more of that guy.
when you're playing a video game and you're like, oh, I got to sit up and
Yeah.
like take this seriously.
Yeah.
That's when I got up in the movie and I go, fuck yes.
When he
I
hits him.
felt my pulse and I'm like,
and
this
then he
movie's
goes,
ripping.
and then he goes and he'll love it. And the guy's like freaking out. He fucking killed. And he goes and he grabs the cigarette and sits back down.
So
and goes,
good.
I need him a cigarette.
Yeah. And then later in the movie, when they do the bomb at the house, and what kind of henchman lives just beneath Griffith Observatory? Like, this is an East Side cocaine gambling kingpin that has Hollywood Hills written all over it. This guy's house is at Griffith Park, which they saw in perfect clarity from the Los Angeles Coliseum in West Adams.
Exactly.
Where I'm like, okay.
It's just right up the hill.
Yeah, just right up there.
Anybody who lives in LA knows
Yeah.
that Griffith, if you're at the Coliseum, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump.
I was waiting for some guy to walk up and be like, nothing clean to wear? Griffith Observatory Laundry Day.
I need your shoes, your boots, your clothes now.
Okay, so your favorite part is the nose to the
yeah,
brain.
I
Right,
think
so that question though is that everyone always believes that can happen. How easy is that to do? To actually
It's gotta
put
be
someone's
easy.
nose up into your brain because everyone's worried about like I want to get in a fight because what if I kill someone? I'm like you.
One punch kill. It's a
Let's
thing.
try it. Let's try it right after this.
right.
Right after the pod.
No.
No?
All right, so favorite scene for me is Damon Wayans falling off the fucking freeway and then landing on the car, clearly breaking
His
neck.
one laugh line of the
clearly
movie.
breaking his neck, and he pops up. I'm like, no.
Were they trying to kill him?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean about the movie is like he faints and then the next thing we know he's being interrogated by our captain. Nobody shot to try to kill him? Like did they were they trying to send a message or were they genuinely trying to kill him?
I think you're looking too much into it.
But that's what I mean about the movie.
If you throw a person onto a freeway or off an overpass, you're not like, hey, let's send him home with a bum leg. Like you're trying to kill him.
Okay, so when he clearly doesn't die and is like doing a tight 1 second stand up bit while he's wobbly,
Yeah.
while he's got full CTE from all those hits he took, nobody shoots, nobody makes sure earlier they go, but there's no contract out. So like there's clearly some rules in this underground
John Wick shit.
Yeah, where I'm just like, were they trying to kill him? And then he has this great funny moment. And that's where it felt like two different
Maybe look at
movies.
it this way. It's broad daylight. They don't want to cause a scene with gunfire. They just found out that he possibly might have gotten the evidence to frame the
Yeah, the
guy.
tape.
So they go, okay, let's just get rid of him, but let's make it quiet. Let's just throw him off the overpass.
All right, will you guys vamp
it's
for a
a
little
very-
bit? I'm going to go grab a beer.
Cool.
By the way,
it's very,
this is a thing I thought. This is like LA mindset.
right.
Is that they had to shut that freeway down for that one scene. So they just when you're sitting there like and you're like, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's not a freeway though. It's
that was a highway at least, right?
no, it's the split there in downtown in the financial district by the Wells Fargo. If you go in between,
You're
it's
making
it's,
shit up
No,
now.
it's right.
You're
It's
fucking
right
with me.
under. It's right under Hill Street, I believe.
Yeah, so they didn't stop a single like person driving.
No, because if you go under there, it's not a hard street to shut down because it's in between two big streets. So basically, it's an overpass that goes like, say you come off the freeway, an overpass goes over the freeway like this. but it's a different level.
But haven't they shot? I feel like they've shot scenes in the
explaining
exact
it.
spot.
They
You're
have.
fucking with. You're
What?
actually fucking with. I feel like they've shot scenes in the.
No,
Yes,
they did
they
that
have.
for Dark
Spot.
Knight.
Where
Or
they-
Dark
where
Knight
it
Rises.
goes, like,
They
where-
filmed Dark Knight there. They filmed Lethal
So
Weapon
that's
2
not
there.
stopping. That's not stopping traffic.
Not on. It wasn't on the freeway.
It was downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made it look like he was looking over the freeway, but it was downtown.
It was like
just
3rd Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 3rd
And it goes
Street.
under.
110
It
maybe.
goes under and
underneath.
That shows nothing off because I was like,
you
it's gonna
no,
fuck
you just
traffic
enter.
up.
I think you enter a hotel there. Yeah.
I think
That was
it's
the
Continental.
longest rip I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
I think it's
in my entire
Continental,
life,
yeah.
By the way, this guy's blowing.
Anything
fat
is
clouds.
possible.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got everybody's favorite parts, right?
Yep.
One punch kill.
Dude.
Also, I love the
Once
white.
again, we saw a good. Oh, sorry to interrupt. But
Yeah, you're good.
90s. Everybody
So
has
nice
a
of you.
desert eagle.
Yeah.
Another desert eagle in the
They're
movie.
such fat, thick, fucking
Dick guns.
Like
It's
Well,
a
that's
dick
girthy.
gun.
that scene in-
Girthy dick gun.
The scene in it's Guy Ritchie.
the gentleman.
Snatch. No,
Snatch.
Snatch. He goes, you're looking at 345 like Desert Eagle.
Desert eagle.
Yeah.
0.50.
It's just-
So good.
They're fat, thick, girthy ass. Like they're like
And
hung
they-
like a tuna can.
Yeah. They were the big dick gun of the 90s, and then they disappeared.
Was
'Cause
that
they're absolutely
Clint?
sick.
Did Clint make those pop?
No.
Oh, that
Why
was
did those get so? Was it Last Action Hero?
No, it was. I think the first movie that I saw it in was another 48
Yeah,
hours.
like that.
The
big,
main henchman with big
thick
silver
fucking
dick gun. Yeah. And then it started popping up in all the movies. So basically, how the Beretta was in Lethal Weapon, it was like the new gun. Oh my God, you see what he has? Cool automatic.
Cop killers.
Yeah. The Desert Eagle came in the 90s as the cool gun in every movie.
And then what was the thing? Shredders. He had the automatically explodes whenever it makes contact, so
Yeah.
he throws it into the fire. Was that a
Yeah.
shotgun?
Yeah, it's some sort of shell. I don't even know if it's real, but
wasn't
basically he
like
was
that. That
saying
was cool.
is you shoot it and then on impact it explodes, which is disgusting.
Yeah, like that whole scene with like the big owner of the Stallions in the office and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that was a little clunky too.
Yeah, that was
where it
weird.
was just like, all right, we got to get to this, but
end it and
You want
It
to see
just-
this girl again?
it
You
felt
better
like-
shut your goddamn mouth.
it felt like they did the not necessarily a red herring, but man, these guys aren't going to get out of this like 2 times too many with the
Yeah.
woods. And here's another caveat to Milo in the woods when they're up at
yeah.
Chavez Ravine. They're just at Dodger Stadium parking lot
Yeah.
doing that like puppet show. When he does the puppet show and kills everybody,
Yeah.
Milo was originally going to kill an entire family that was hiking and saw everything because they were witnesses. And that's what I mean, where it was like, this is a different movie. Like
Yeah.
Shane saw this as not a thriller, but I don't think he saw this in any way as a funny movie.
No, but that's Shane Black. Every
what I
movie,
mean.
every
Make that
movie,
movie.
every movie that Shane Black has made is
Dark.
dark as fuck. And they go, Shane, hi, why don't you take a vacation? We're gonna put a few
Smoke
laughs in
some
this.
cigs.
I think you need to do some therapy.
I don't think they put
Every
enough
one of
talk to
Shane
a
Black's
guy.
movies,
Talk
it's
to
like,
someone.
okay, so he
Shane
doesn't
Black.
just kill them, he dismembers them and sends them to Portugal.
He is available for kids' parties. It's Shane Black
Yeah.
tonight on The Tonight Show. Okay, so
At least he made himself get killed bad in the Predator.
yeah. Let's
Hawkins.
do the 1 minute recap. This is where we try in 60 seconds or less to recap the movie that we're doing for the Buddy Cop podcast. It's The Last Boy Scout. It's the 1991 jam. Damon Wayans, Bruce Willis, The Last Boy Scout. We're going to try to recap it in under 60 seconds. So usually about 2 minutes, but let's go. Scott, we'll start with you. We'll start the timer and The Last Boy Scout in 3, 2, 1, go.
Friday night's a great night for football. Big football game. Oh my God, too much pressure. Gets a phone call. What? They're gambling in the game? Can't do it anymore. Boom. Take my own life in the game. Bruce Willis is sleepy. He's sitting in the car. He's a beat down noir cop. All right. Sounds like he has a new job he's got to do. Nope, but he's got to smoke some more cigarettes. What's this dead squirrel doing on me?
Who's this guy? Black quarterback, 90s, not Cunningham, not Warren Moon. Oh, it's Damon Wayans not saying a funny thing for 90 minutes. It's The Last Boy Scout. Oh, shit, he's got trauma. Pills. Offensive lineman tries to essay in the hot tub. Not on my watch. Am I the last Boy Scout? No. My knee, my leg, the pills, the pressure, quarterback. Associated Press. Am I the best? I don't know, but I'm dating Halle Berry, but I cheat on her. I'm all a mess.
Yeah, Halle Berry she gets an offender bender and decides to yell at the driver. He decides he's going to empty a banana clip on her and then some. Yeah, she gets splattered over the car. Turns out she's fucking the owner of the LA Stallions, or does he live in Cleveland? Doesn't matter. Either way, he's getting fucked over. Damon Wayans is going to get his old job back. He links back up with Bruce Willis. They're both really fucking sad.
Bruce Willis, his wife is banging his best friend and business partner right under his nose. Even when he knows he's back in town, still goes over to Pound Town. Wow, the Palisades, house probably burned down. Gorgeous. Makes it on a $500 a week salary. Lives in the Palisades. Oh my God, I'm watching this girl. She gets killed. Damon's my partner. 2 dudes, C4 in the trunk. Best way to open a trunk, shoot it with a gun.
C4, footballs, stallions, broken hands, nice jackets, lots of cigarettes, headshots, noses, dogs, Halle Berry's, Eddie Griffin. What's going on? We're at the football stadium. Get the football. Find the guy in the lights. Milo, shots, squibs, rain, umbrellas.
Wait, is that Billy Bob Thornton? No, it's not. It's Timu Billy Bob Thornton. Football to the face, bloody nose, the squib budget, 500 grand.
Umbrellas, rain, extras, Tony Scott, blood. Footballs.
Dude from Seinfeld, into the propeller. Holy shit. NC-17. But they got it down to R. Do an Irish jig. Why?
Why? There's an opening in the private detective spot and Damon Wayans is hired.
He's like, I made your pain. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. We're going to smoke some more cigarettes. Cigarettes, pain, blood, umbrellas, LA Stallions, girls, condoms.
My daughter sucks. She's 42 years old. It's the last Boy Scout. Yeah!
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you for sticking around for the 10-minute recap, everybody.
That was the worst.
Actually,
That was
decent.
pretty bad. It was
That was
pretty
decent.
I loved it.
It was decent on time.
Lee horrible.
We didn't actually talk about how this was a Geffen Pictures.
Yeah, what
Did
does
you
that
know-
mean?
Joel Geffen?
So he did Beetlejuice. David Geffen.
Oh, David Geffen.
Yeah. And then he got in trouble.
What?
You can hear me. You can hear me.
Are you the empty man? What's going on?
What do we got here? We got
Beetlejuice.
We got what do we
talking
got? What do we
Beetlejuice.
got? David Geffen. What do we got? Actually, let's look this up because I think he got in big time trouble.
What do we got here? We got
Yeah,
Geffen
vamp for me.
Pictures. We got, what do you got? You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
All right, let's see what happened with him.
Geffen Pictures. It's his own.
I think he
production.
got me
Phil,
too'd.
Phil Geffen.
I think he
Geffen?
got me too'd. Let's see. It's not the first thing on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Controversy.
David Geffen?
Because Geffen did like a.
There's something he
did
doesn't
music
seem
too.
bad. He doesn't seem
No, there's
good.
Geffen Playhouse.
You know what it is?
Geffen
He's
Records.
just a douche. I think he's just a big
Get the
douche.
fuck outta here. A
Yeah,
producer who's a
shocker.
douche?
Absolute shocker.
Stop. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never.
So that wasn't really, I didn't go anywhere with that. That was really bad producing by me. But
okay.
yeah, David Geffen did Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
And then Last Boy Scout. There's not,
Spilt my one
John
cup of piss.
McTiernan declined to direct this movie. And I think he made a mistake. He should have directed this. John McTiernan should have directed this tonight after Hosier when he gets taken to church.
You know who was
Take me to
who
church.
was originally hired or signed on was Richard Donner.
Oh, I would have
So
loved
he
a
would have been
Richard
great.
Donner, Lethal Weapon,
Right.
Goonies.
But he left when Mel left. So it was
Yeah,
like it was
that makes
it would
sense.
have to be a Mel Gibson picture.
Then it's just Lethal. This movie
it's
is
just
Lethal
Lethal
Weapon.
Weapon.
It's just okay. This is available on Amazon Prime, $2.99. It's not
Wait,
friend.
hot takes.
It's on Friendly. FRN. Exactly.
These
That's
aren't
the
real things.
exact phase.
These aren't real
Hey,
things.
this isn't me coming in here trying to find the cheap way to see it. I'm having
It's
a
on
decent
Friendly.
week. It's
FRNDLY.
FRNDLY free trial, but it's on Amazon.
It's on
Prime.
the new Doritos network. They just launched last night. They're doing great.
Yeah, it's new. Well, it's streaming on Cool Ranch. It's not streaming on Nacho Cheese.
Oh, not because
Yeah.
it's nacho cheese. It's
It's
Cool
your
Ranch.
cheese.
Oh, God, let's go and take a drink. Spilt my warm cup of
Wait,
piss.
so hot takes. We didn't do that.
Well, no. We got to do box office.
Oh, yeah, box
And we
office.
got to do Rotten Tomatoes, and then we'll do hot takes.
I'm prepped right now. Look at me.
Look at this guy getting so ahead of
got it,
himself.
I'm
We
sorry.
will get to hot takes after Jessica Simpson.
Tom.
Right
15
after
minutes,
this.
We're doing, dude.
Tom,
We will be
Hot
right back
takes.
right after this.
touch me again. I'll
It's
kill you.
funny because Sean can, Scott can hear
Touch
me,
me
but you
again,
can't
I'll
hear
kill
me.
you.
It's like, I can just be like,
Sean's a piece of shit.
Touch me again. I'll kill you.
Touch me again, I'll fucking kill
Okay.
you.
Sean, where's
Box office first. Actually, no. My bad.
Face.
Budget's
your face
always
looks like
first.
something I scrub pans with.
Scotty boy. Scott.
Yes.
Gonna have
yes.
you.
Okay.
You are going to be tonight's guest.
I want to talk about the movie. All right.
All right. 1991. This came out December 13th. Nothing says action buddy cop
Like the beginning of
December.
Hanukkah.
Yeah, like maybe
All
the
right.
worst week of the year. Okay. 1991. What was the budget on this movie? This blew me away. I didn't even know they had this much money back then
Oh God. Okay. Well then, the budget
for this movie. Miami.
budget $60 million.
43. In 1991,
Yikes.
like
That's a lot. That's
yes,
T2.
there's like 2 explosions. Granted, when that first explosion goes off, I was like, that was fucking lit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Bruce McGill. You went out in a blaze, dude.
Blaze.
That guy's always such a piece of shit. Like,
is.
if he's not fucking your wife or being a shitty sheriff,
Yeah.
how do you get cast?
Exactly.
I'm Bruce McGill. I'm here to fuck a wife or be a piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm here to fuck a wife or lock your family up.
I'm going to have a gravelly mustache and I'll be bad. I'll definitely be bad.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
His
43.
mustache looks like he can erase a chalkboard with it.
43.
funny.
43 is the budget.
Yeah.
What was the worldwide box office return, the gross?
Oh, grossly, on a $43 million budget, it made 110.
114. Great job, buddy.
Close.
So it made money globally, but it was not considered what they wanted.
No.
It did not meet expectations.
No.
And I think I can just easily point to it immediately. December 13th.
Yeah.
This is Summer City.
Yeah.
Like, I understand it's football, so maybe coming out during football season would make sense, but it also makes way more sense for a fun
Yeah.
movie like this to come out in August, July.
Right.
Like
if you don't
what
want to
we
do July, that's Will Smith
What do we-
territory. I
yeah,
get it.
Like,
then
put
do
this
it
in September.
Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day
like,
weekend, September
December
5th.
13th? What is this, Friday the 13th? What are we seeing, Jason?
Yeah. What are we doing? What are we watching? What are we watching? A Hanukkah film?
What is this, a Wes Craven joint?
Yeah. What are we?
I know we got Danielle Harris in here. What is this, Halloween 9?
What's a
What are we doing, Halloween football?
Halloween?
What are we doing?
I like how you put the little Jewish accent.
Yeah, I
in
did.
there.
I
What
did
are we
a
doing?
little-
Halloween?
I went
over
a
here?
little Siskel with it.
And what are we doing over here? We're going to release Halloween 5 or something different. What are we doing?
Okay,
Halloween?
Dracula, how's
real-
the blood
no,
taste? That was pretty good.
Bonzo sucked.
Okay, so but this did help Bruce after Hudson Hawk, because Hudson Hawk came out, I think, in 89 or 90, and it was bombed.
Tanked.
Wasn't hot.
Nobody
but-
needed that movie. Nobody wanted that movie. This one helped him kind of get back after that.
Yeah.
So that did. No one knows about it. It's weird. He wears like a fedora the whole movie.
Oh, it's weird.
Yeah,
but
it's
also
weird.
this was
It's
it
actually
was 91,
not
right?
Bad.
91, right?
This last Boy Scout was 91. I
Yeah.
think Hudson Hawk was 90.
So 91 was the year too, because it was
yeah.
Point Break.
Yeah, 91 was big.
Point Break.
91 was
another.
right-
It was
right-
Point Break.
yeah.
Another 48 hours. This one T2.
Two, yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, that's true.
So everybody's just like, I'm fried on action movies.
But yeah.
They wanted
Yeah.
comedies.
Yes, and this
December
needed
would have
more
been
comedy.
this needed to be a comedy. If you made it a comedy, December 13th sort of works.
There were a couple of moments in the movie where I go, that's a trailer line, that's a trailer line, and those were all the lines. Where like you could sell this movie in a trailer as a buddy cop with those lines. Then you watch the whole movie, it feels less buddy cop to me than it should. Okay, so let's do the Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see what the critics thought. You know, our boy Roger Ebert loved this. He's over in Chicago, like, yeah, I put the crock pot at 350 at 5:15, and I sat down and I love this
Exactly.
film.
I
Okay,
just had a great time.
so let's do critics first, scale of 1 to 100. What do you think the critics gave it?
Critics gave it a. God, this is tough. I know that it's good. Critics gave it a 78.
Ooh, critics gave it 46.
Okay, never mind. By
Critics called it explosive, silly, uneven, and a blast if you don't mind the raw energy. And I would say that it's very fun. I wouldn't call it a blast.
I think they nailed it right there.
To
they
me-
just said if you don't mind the raw energy and a fun ride and you're not thinking about it, great.
All right, here, let me hit you with this. You want to know what I think is a fun ride movie that we've done on this podcast? That is the quintessential fun ride, The Rock.
Yeah.
And I feel like this movie towed the line too much of not The Rock and The Rock. Whereas The Rock...
Fun ride, The Rock, same director, but Bad Boys. Fun ride. That was
Bad
also
Boys
great,
was infinitely more funny than this.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
Martin
Lots of
is
hilarious.
so funny.
Yeah.
And I think, and Martin has trauma in the movie. He's trying to keep his marriage, his family.
Well, neither
you know
one
what
of
I
them
mean?
has trauma.
But you know
They're
what I
just-
mean?
They're funny.
We get a backstory
This
to
is
them,
dark
and you
trauma.
can still be funny.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think the audience gave it on a scale of 1 to 100? Scale of 1 to 100 tonight.
Audience.
After Hosier on the Tonight Show.
Hosier.
I'm just thinking, take me to church.
The audience gave it I'd say the audience gave it about a 71.
Ooh, pretty good. 68. I give it a 68.
The audience is being really
Yeah,
stingy.
audience had a good time. This is exactly kind of in the grade that I'm giving it.
I got to sit forward now.
It
'cause I'm
was
excited.
fun and good,
Yeah.
but could have been better. So 68 is perfect. That's what the audience give it. Okay, now, what would you give it on a scale of 1 to 100, Scott?
Me?
Yeah.
Ooh, are you ready for this?
Yes.
Give it a 90.
Okay. I'm okay with it.
All right.
I'm okay
fair.
with it. Tom, 1 to 100.
I'm like in the 40s.
Wait, so this feels lower than Bloodsport. This feels lower than Out for Justice. This feels
But
lower
Tom would
than
give
Air
Jingle
Force
all the
One.
way like 98.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Wait,
Perfect
you really
movie.
think it's like in the 40s for you?
I just.
Okay.
I love Damon Wayans a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's such a funny
And Jimmy
person,
just
and
did
he
not
did
do
not
it.
Get
Yeah.
his shits.
I think you were also very triggered by the daughter thing.
The daughter thing was rough.
Whatever that comes
That was
from,
his shotgun
you were
shells.
Very,
that was
that was
yeah.
his
That was his
my
spreader
BTP.
shotgun. Yeah.
Well, I mean, care about your daughter. It's your fucking daughter.
Totally,
Like, fuck your
totally.
wife. You know who she's cheating on you. With
That's what
your
takes
best
me out of
friend.
movies when I see that like a father's not caring about his daughter. I'm like, this is a piece of shit
Yeah,
movie.
like,
I don't
you're an
like it.
asshole.
They're like,
You
that's
haven't
what
ridden the bus for
They
10 years.
they exploded things, and she was in the room. I'm like, don't have your daughter be in the room
I
when
get
shit
it.
explodes.
I get it. Okay, so I'm going to give
That's
it an,
me though.
I'm going to give it an 80. 80 out of 100.
You're
Like
good.
it was an
Okay.
8 for me
That's
because
fair.
it was fun.
Yeah.
Fun
ride,
to
fun,
me, it felt
funny.
like two different movies. It felt like if they wanted to go dark with it, I would have absolutely been obsessed with it. And if they wanted to go funny, I just don't think Tony Scott could take himself as what it was.
Yeah.
And I felt like he was the problem.
Yeah.
I felt Joel
Shane
knew.
Black wrote
Everybody
a
knew-
disgustingly dark
Yes.
script. Tony Scott tried to make it his own script.
Yep.
And then Joel Silver's like, make it funny.
Yeah, we need
Bring
this-
the Coke,
Yeah.
make it fun. Bring the Coke, show the titties, make it funny.
So I give it an 80 because there's 8 pieces that were there, but there were 2 pieces.
agree with
missing.
that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do hot take to close it out. I'll
I
just
can
go
agree with
first
that.
because
That's
it's
a good
always.
score.
I think Bruce will be on tonight after Hosier. after your local news.
What is Hosier?
Take me to church. I
don't
like
even-
my
don't even start.
whiskey neat.
Don't even start. Don't
I
even
like
start.
my-
Don't even
Okay.
If
My
I
hot
never
take,
hear that song again, I'll be just
My hot take is that I actually think this might be a better performance than John McClane.
That's a good hot take.
Where there was so many moments where I was like, I
take.
just want to watch Bruce
Yeah.
be John Hallenbeck. Fun fact here, I
So
have
fun to
family,
watch. Yeah.
Hallenbecks in my family, big family, Leary, and then a Leary married a Hallenbeck. I have all these Hallenbeck cousins in western South Dakota. They ride motorcycles, eat beef with no sauces. Just dry beef. They're not dipping it. It's just dry beef.
Yeah.
No sides.
Watery steaks.
Yes, sloppy steaks.
Sloppy steaks.
Sloppiest steak. You would have thought they diarrheaed on the plate.
Oh, there are a bunch of sloppy steak Hallenbecks.
So I love Hallenbeck, and I loved his performance in this. I thought this was his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
It
He
goes-
nailed it. He was
at the
so
very
funny.
end when him and Damon Wayans are walking on the sidewalk in the Pacific Palisades.
Yeah.
We get the front shot, and then the camera turns, and we see them walking away, and he's joining the PI firm.
Yeah.
I looked at Bruce Willis smoking, walking. I go, that's a fucking movie star right there. That's the movie. That's the Last
the
Boy Scout.
fucking
I go,
movie star.
that was a little more perfect than
Yeah.
John was for me.
Yeah.
And I know that's insane. And I don't think it's better than Die Hard. I don't think it's a better character.
but-
I just think him as John Hallenbeck was more believable than
Yeah.
him as John McClane.
Yeah.
Well, I asked like Scott earlier, like they made him gain weight. I'm assuming, right? Or was that
Yeah,
just
he
him?
looked
'Cause
shitty.
He was chunky, like me, chunky.
But they also look at what Jesus, Tom.
Like he was like, I mean,
Tom.
he's got the.
If you
he's
think
got
you're
the-
chunky, we need to have a different podcast.
Yeah,
We need to start completely over.
Yeah.
well, but like I mean, like he looks great. Bruce Willis always looks like he's in shape. He's not like fat, but he was looking like a normal dad.
You look like
I
a dad.
also
Like
I
a-
will
like a
also
dad with, like,
argue
a
that
chin.
they put him in clothes that made him, and that's Hollywood. They
That's
made
PI.
him look
Yeah.
That's PI. Every PI
made him
in
look at-
Hollywood is a disaster.
right. And if you look at the stills, like if you look at like Google images of the movie, like look up Last Boy Scout, and look at the images. He's in very frumpy, oversized stuff. So yes, he looks frumpy and fat. So that's the thing is grow the thing out, like wear a shirt that doesn't fit you right. That's how they make you look frumpy. So I don't think he was necessarily out of shape.
Yeah.
I don't think he toned up for the movie, but set and the costuming was like, no, everything's baggy, oversized, weird, sloppy colors and sloppily put together. So
Production design, cinematography, everyone did a good job in this. I'm not saying Tony did a bad job. I just think he made a different movie than what they should have made.
Yeah.
I think everybody did a really good job here of like
nobody came to the orientation basically.
The design.
Nobody looked at the handbook.
Production design I thought was good.
Yeah.
I thought they like nailed a lot of the good little kind of fun things.
Right.
And I love the cinematography. Like that's what I like best about Tony Scott. Is it
style.
foggy?
It's style.
Is it foggy? Are we foggy?
Well, it's like Michael Bay. Michael Bay's doing a music video.
Yeah, I want that in my direct. I want a Nolan where you go, that's a Nolan movie from one shot. In this movie, I can tell that's a specific director's choice.
Tony Scott's directing style is like when you're in Vegas blacked out and then you come out of the blackout and you're middle of the dance floor and then you come out of the blackout and you're in Denny's. It's like you're just all over the place.
You're like, I have enough to cover this meal.
I was just at MGM, but
Yeah.
now I'm at In-N-Out.
It's one of those where it's like, I'm not saying he's not good. I just don't think he was right for this movie.
Yeah,
or,
they just clashed.
If they would have not clashed.
I'll take it even further. I think that everybody was right for this movie, but they just did not come together.
And
everybody
what's good is it still gave you a 90.
Right.
This movie could have even been your favorite ever.
Right, but I'm also nostalgic. I saw it when it came out.
Yeah. And he directed The Fan, San Francisco, The Giants. Yeah.
I love him.
I'm like, does Tony Scott love sports? Does he know anything about sports?
Is he Australian? He's Ridley Scott's brother,
But
right?
he must love sports, right? Okay, so is that your hot take? That everybody didn't show up to the orientation? Okay. Did you give yours?
No, mine is that it should be the last Girl Scout, and the daughter has her whole movie where she is a badass because she killed.
So it's like Home Alone, but side?
Yeah, but like more like more like dark, where because she brought the gun inside the.
Yeah, it's a dark ass movie.
So I can think of like
that was
the
a real
daughter
gun,
would
by
have
the
been
way.
like, what?
That wasn't a prop gun. That was a real gun.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
But
they had to change the rules of on-set weapons and children after that movie.
Are you kidding?
No.
But
Something happened with prop
that,
design, but they let her hold it was a real gun, and it was the trigger mechanism was taken out, and they fixed it, but it was a real 357. So that Tony
Holy
Scott
Alec Baldwin.
Well, yeah, because they wanted the
Like, I'm like,
close-up.
holy
They
shit.
wanted the close-up shots of it to look real, and be heavy and shiny.
Can I just say, as someone who
stupid.
watches every movie, I don't need that.
No.
You don't need to
can't-
use like
you can't tell.
even if it has a red dot that shows that you got it at the prop shop in Culver City. I don't care.
But a prop
Please.
gun, a Hollywood prop gun,
But
looks
please.
just like a real gun.
That's what I mean.
You don't need it.
I have 2 of them at my house right now.
prop guns or
2 prop guns at my house right now. I don't care as a consumer. Like, I understand that, like, when I took Aaron Sorkin's masterclass on filmmaking during the pandemic, when just doing things was what you needed to do to get by, we took, and he said that the research is the most important part when making a movie. So authenticity is going to be when you're making a movie, the wardrobe has to be authentic to the era. The props have to be authentic to the era. And I just wanted to shake him and just go, I understand that there's boys in their basements who go, that's not an AR-15, but you're not making the movie for that.
But you're
Give
also
us a prop gun. Don't get anyone killed on the fucking set.
You're also watching Aaron Sorkin do a masterclass. That's a boner killer.
Yeah, but he did one of the greatest movies of our era, Social Network. It's insane. It's one of the greatest movies ever
That was
made.
David Fincher.
Yeah, but Sorkin's movie. He wrote it.
Right.
But
you're like an action movie guy. Sorkin's like going to
yeah.
put you to sleep.
Like I said, it was the pandemic and we were passing time. We also took the bartending class. You want to know how that went? Yeah, I puked all night.
Oh, God.
I was drinking bourbon.
Out of
with
all the people
one-
that get excited, you're like, let's pick Aaron Sorkin.
was the only one.
Yeah.
We took Steve Martin's.
Yeah.
We took Steve Martin's. I
You fall
took
over a
Joanna
lot?
Gaines's class for Jesus Christ.
Werner Herzog? Yeah, sounds good. Let's do him.
Wow, that was a good poll. Bad
you.
guy from the Reacher movie.
Yep.
All right, that's a poll for no one.
Nope.
Do you have your hot take to close us out? That was a great one. That might be Tom's best hot take yet.
But
of
wait,
like
to backpack-
side plot of her having.
But you're talking about in this same movie, or you're saying?
no, I'm saying she should get her own movie where she grows up.
But
Ooh.
is that a
I wanna
hot
see what
take on
she's
this
doing.
movie?
I think it's lukewarm.
No,
we'll give it-
hot
yeah.
take is that she
I like
should
it.
be like should have killed more people, but
She should just. It
would've been cool
should
if
have
she
had a
sniped
better
somebody.
role. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. She was great.
yeah,
She
her
was
braid-
great.
I mean, that gal
braces
in the 90s destroyed.
Destroyed.
Halloween.
Is she,
so
she's
funny.
done, she's done
Well,
more.
she's into the horror.
But like you
she's
said,
big
she's
horror.
a 42-year-old pissed off
That
woman.
is a woman that smoked
Yeah.
before all of like she had feelings and thoughts and like I looked at the braces and I go, you're 30.
Yeah.
You're
she looks like
30.
she worked a toll booth on the pass. Like,
like,
she
you're-
was like she worked on a
Yes.
bridge somewhere and she's just over it.
She just got done killing Michael Myers and
Yeah.
was an adult woman and was like, I'm going to do this Tony Scott movie.
Her
She's
family-
like, I'm
family
13.
died,
I
and
just got over breast cancer.
Yeah. So
I have
now
a
she
ferret.
she acts now, but it's a lot of horror stuff. And she has a big horror podcast because she was in Halloween.
Yeah.
And so she's just crushing.
She's
like
great.
her Patreon is probably like $500,000 a year.
Jesus.
Yeah. The little girl with the braces in this movie, the last Boy Scout,
But she's grown now.
is now like she fully grew into that 40-year-old body. She is now running like Patreon horror podcasts and making more money than Tony Scott. So who's dead?
Yep.
Anyway, hey Tony, you and Joel, you guys reconciling up there? How's it going?
Yeah.
You got your coffee tables?
Yep. On that old coffee table in the sky.
Did you give yours? Hot take, close us out.
This was a Bruce Willis, Eddie Murphy movie.
So I said Chris Tucker earlier. You're going to go Eddie.
I'm going to disagree because Chris Tucker can't act in that way. And
I will
think
say
Chris
that
Tucker,
you're right. Chris Tucker cannot do the bathroom knee scene.
He can't do anything but be Chris Tucker.
But you get
and
where
make
I'm
jokes.
coming from when I go, we needed...
You needed funny.
we didn't have a light in this movie.
What you wanted is you wanted contrast. You wanted Bruce Willis, and then you wanted the
Comedic.
funny, whatever.
yeah.
He
So
could have
I
been
think-
having a bad day,
so
but
this
his
is where-
disposition needed to be
This is what
upbeat.
you
Kevin
needed.
Hart.
This is what, no, Kevin Hart can't act either. He's,
But you get what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
needed to be somebody who could play,
I
oh
think-
shit, my life sucks, but I can be fun.
Eddie Murphy.
Yes.
Eddie Murphy's a great actor. He has pathos. He could have done that. If you
He
look at
is.
him in like Beverly Hills Cop and all those, like he knows how to play it. Eddie Murphy is the perfect like comedian that knows when to turn it on and turn it off.
Yes.
Other comedians are
Brilliant.
like, oh, I just got to crush every scene. It's like, no, he doesn't try to be funny. And so I think him, and this is in the early 90s. And so his career in the early 90s was kind of
It was pre-Nutty Professor.
Well, he wanted to stop doing action movies or whatever. He wanted to do something different. And that's why shortly after he made Boomerang, which was his
When was Vampire in Brooklyn? Because we've talked
Late
about that
90s.
because he got crushed on
late
that.
90s.
Was it late?
Yeah, late 90s.
What about
like
Wesley
96.
Snipes though with that? Wesley
Oh,
Snipes
okay.
would have been dope.
Huh?
Which one?
Wesley Snipes would have been good.
I don't think Wesley Snipes could have done it either. It had to be Eddie Murphy. It had to be someone with a
95.
slick, funny personality. Eddie Murphy could have played an ex-athlete. I can't picture it, but I think he would have done good. It was a little too early, but another person who would have done really good, I think, would be like Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Oh.
Someone who can act, but they
yeah.
know when to bring the comedy. So
Actually, here, how about this? You know who would have been great for this? Damon Wayans.
up. Where'd you get that from?
he's too funny. He's too funny.
Scott, again,
he would have made
like,
it too funny.
I actually
What about
don't
Marlon
think
Wayans,
we
though?
need to recast this.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think we just need to retool that character. Because I
However,
think
funny
you're
though,
coming
fuck.
around to it of
right,
like,
but I think this is my overall point is that if you put Eddie Murphy in this movie, I think you bring Tony Scott, Joel Silver, and
Eddie
whoever wrote
didn't-
it, and Shane Black all together because
Yeah,
he
in a
pulls it
room.
together. Yeah.
he did not do a movie in 91. So 48 Hours was 90.
In 90.
Boomerang was 92.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, that
Which is-
could have been amazing.
Which is perfect because for another 48 Hours, the sequel.
but
he's
would he have
bringing
said
into-
no because of that? Because it's so similar to 48 Hours.
I think so. Yeah.
You think he would have said no?
I think he would have said
Damn
no.
it. Now that you said this, I want this fucking movie.
know.
I want Bruce Willis and Eddie Murphy to do this movie.
And the thing is the reason I said that too is you're like, oh, it didn't
missed
hit.
it.
It didn't make the blockbuster. Eddie Murphy,
Oh
Bruce
my
Willis,
God, it would've-
blockbuster,
like,
huge.
All right, let's because we
Then
have
they started in Cop Out or
we
something.
got like
didn't they?
two more. Yes, that was Tracy Morgan.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Racism.
was Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, everybody's getting pregnant.
Yeah, that was Tracy. Hey, that was Tracy Morgan.
Was that Jay Moores? Jay Moores getting pregnant.
Living in the projects is rough.
It's
right.
me, Tracy Morgan. That's
Let's
my
look
favorite.
at this.
Perfect.
Let's look at
Dead
this.
on.
1999 big movies.
Yeah.
Just because we have about 2 minutes, we can still do a
Yeah.
little bit. Because I'm now I'm like juiced on this.
99 big movies. Gone in 60 Seconds.
No, I'm sorry. 1991.
Oh, 91.
Yeah, my bad. Good call on that though.
T2?
So the biggest movie of 1991 was "Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead." I'm
Really?
kidding, but I
Oh
love it.
my
Should we
God.
do it
That's
for
a
the
good
pod?
one.
Oh my
That's a good
God,
one.
it's so good. Backdraft.
Backdraft, dope. That's what happened. In the
Unnecessary Roughness. Fuck, that came out in 91. Was it a football?
Wow. That was football.
Oh,
film.
dude, guess what else came out in 91? Out for Justice.
Yep.
Toy Soldiers.
course.
Point Break. You said that earlier.
Yep.
Oh, JFK. Okay, so
Toy
T2?
Soldier?
it makes but it makes a little bit
Yeah.
more sense of why it came out in December. Were we just cooking in Hollywood in 91?
Yeah.
Okay, because 87 feels like when Hollywood was like, oh, movies are a thing. Is that- we've talked about that
87,
before.
I would say 85 through 88 is
Yeah,
when
85.
85 through 88 is when Hollywood was like,
Because 84 was
Action.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, and that was
No.
84, right?
no,
82?
80.
No, I'm sorry. Temple of Doom was 84. My bad.
No,
That's my...
Temple of Doom was 82.
Shut
83?
your butt.
Yeah.
Because that was when I felt like they got to PG-13. They got to, oh, we can make this for...
What changed it is First Blood Part 2. First Blood Part 2 came out.
Yes,
in
and which we have
85.
done on the pod,
Right.
Rambo 2.
You're right.
That came out and
Temple
then,
of Doom was 84.
was 84.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And that was the...
I apologize.
That's okay. That's
I
the
thought it was a
very
little earlier.
first ever PG-13 movie. Because Spielberg was like, you're not making this R.
Yeah.
And so that was one of those where it was like, okay, I mean, a guy's getting his heart taken out. Num Shivai. Gators ripping, crocodiles
Kalima.
ripping people apart.
Yeah.
I think that after that, Hollywood was like, yo, we can make so much money. Because all the movies after that just go nuts. They
Yeah.
just go crazy where it's
Yeah,
like
violence.
In 1991, there's 1,000 blockbusters. In 1980, there's no blockbusters.
Well, think of that. What is before, name a big,
Star Wars.
a big bloody or super action movie before First Blood Part 2. First Blood Part 2.
Towering Inferno, but that's
nothing.
It's like it's not.
The
yeah.
violent movie before that was Death Wish or Dirty Harry. And those guys were old. They were aging out.
Mustache, gray bitches.
The guy that actually worked with your
Bronson,
dad. Yeah.
Eastwood. I can take a catalytic converter on anything and
Yeah,
make it work.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I wear a suit. I have gout, but I'll blow your head off.
This movie's called I Have Gout.
Yeah,
but
this
I
movie's-
still fuck
this
people
mo-
up.
This movie's called Corduroy and Get Off My Lawn.
Yeah.
Then First Blood Part 2 came out, and then after that, you noticed this huge shift, and then it was, First Blood Part 2.
And we know who wrote
Terminator. Yep,
Jimmy Cam.
exactly.
And then Alien.
Terminator,
Yeah.
Aliens, all that. That's when Hollywood was like, we're putting all of our money into action. Comedies took a back seat, and the old movie star, which was Chinatown, Chinatown, The French Connection, those old gritty cop things, Streets of San Francisco, all that stuff.
Going Pete,
Gone.
keep vamping.
I was gone. It became the huge, ridiculous, buffed action film. And it was the single man, right? The single man takes on a whole army. So that went through the edge of the 90s. And then when 90 hit, it was just at the pinnacle because you had T2, you had Total Recall, you had buddy cop films. So it was action, gore, or funny.
Just like, I'm trying to think of did you like Dirty Harry?
I didn't watch Dirty Harry until a little later in life. I think when I was a teenager, I finally saw it because my parents always
My dad forced me to watch it all the time.
It was great,
It's like,
but it was very dark,
yeah.
very dark.
When she was like the killer.
And I think my parents kept me away from it because it was shot in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And I'm from San Francisco. So I think it hit home like, no, this is real. Like real shit like this could happen.
Oh, yeah. And I think that there's like.
And it was
this-
dark themes like he's going to kill the child and he's kind of like
He was a serial killer-ish.
he was a serial killer, but like they kind of floated around that he was a child killer too.
Yeah.
So
That was
yeah.
like, there's still a scene in my brain. Like my dad would watch the shit not knowing because he was a great dad, lovely dad, but
Yeah.
he was would show us too much shit when we were kids.
Yeah.
And there's a scene where he does that's the same like scene that everyone knows, like this is a
Yeah.
and he
The famous
shoots him
line.
as he's running away, shoots him and he gets hit in like the hip.
Yeah.
Keeps running and like I'm like, Dad, that's still like ingrained in my memory of like that shooting scene was too much to show a child who shouldn't have seen like how guns work. And now he's
Blow your head clean off.
oh, now he owns the gun too, and I've shot the gun.
Yeah.
And it's like insane.
Well, so it's like I always call like eras by guns. So the 70s was the 44 Magnum.
Oh, just that.
That was the big boy on the block, came in, every guy was like the 44. And then the 80s hit and revolvers kind of went out and then Lethal Weapon happens. Now you have the Beretta, this new, fast, hip,
Sleek.
Yeah, sleek gun that the young guys are using. It's faster. You're really cool if you have it. And then 90 hits and it's the Desert Eagle, big dick.
Yeah.
So you took the Beretta and you fucking injected it with HGH and now it's like, it's a fucking
Oh, you see the mic?
50 cal or 50 Magnum. Because you went from 44 Magnum to .50 Magnum, 50 Magnum, which is the Desert Eagle. And then after that, then it kind of went downhill again. Then it became, then they brought in machine guns, like smaller machine guns. But if you notice, I remember like in the 80s, I always loved the MP5 machine gun.
Oh, just the
What's that one?
cute little guy.
That's the small machine gun that's in Predator, that's in Lethal Weapon, the gun that John McClane steals.
Oh, okay. Oh,
like that
yeah,
shotgun.
It's when
I
the
always
kisses-
think that's
it's when the kisses you,
AK-47.
like
No, AK-47 is like the wood.
No, I
old
know.
school one.
I know. That's what I'm bad with guns. I don't know my guns.
oh, like that's like
Yeah.
it's like a little kiss.
Any
like,
machine gun, I go, oh, that's AK-47.
Oh, wow. See us in the
Or a
comments. Some
Uzi.
guy's like, oh, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
well, this fucking guy.
Some
Look at
guy
my
just
room.
jumped off his beanbag and spilled his Doritos. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's the Last Boy Scout. That's the 1991 sort of hit. That could have been a bigger hit. The Last Boy Scout. It's on
It
Amazon
should
Prime.
have been a bigger hit.
It's on Amazon Prime. It's from Geffen Pictures, Silver Pictures. You know, it's Joel. It's Warner's.
Yep.
Email the show, thebuddycoppodcast@gmail.com for any movies you want to see, any live show tickets you want to check out. We are going to get a live show on the books. It's just, we got a crazy schedule right now. We're going to get it on the books. Just in terms of like, go to TikTok, go to YouTube, comment, like, share, subscribe wherever you get your podcast, rate, review. That helps us. Let us know.
Tremendously.
What do we want to do next? Do we want to get into the 80s a little bit? Do we want to do something a little rawer, older, or do we want to go late 90s? We haven't done a late 90s in a minute, but we'll discuss that. Make sure you comment, rate, review. Obviously, all that stuff helps us. Like we said, thebuddycoppodcast@gmail.com. That was the Last Boy Scout, the Tony Scott, for Scott, for Tom. My name is Sean, and that was the Last Boy Scout.
All right. Spit my warm cup of piss. Well, credits.